get into this video, I do need to make, firstly, an apology. One apology. It's quite a big apology, actually. So the reason for this video is because Pam, who I'll explain who they are in a second, were very, very kind enough to send me a few products to try out and work with you guys. And they sent it to me a couple of months ago, and I haven't done anything with them because life. And it's no one else's fault but my own. And I'm very, very sorry that this is such a delayed video. And I'm even more sorry because this is going to be more delayed than just a couple of months. This video that I'm filming now will be going up in the very distant future, which makes me very sad, but life. That being said, this video will hopefully, fingers crossed, go up before Halloween. No, that's stupid. It will go up before Halloween. Hello. All right, Megan Nicole, calm yourself. So it will go up before Halloween, and I want to show you these products because they will be very useful to you for Halloween, and we're going to learn together because one of the things I've never used before and I'm very excited to try it. So I thought we could learn together because it's amazing. But I'll get into the products in a second. Let me first explain who Pam is. Pam stands for Precious About Makeup. They are a shop in London. They also have an online shop which ships worldwide, and they sell SFX products as well as beauty products, and they also have their own brand range of products. I actually have, it's in one of my drawers, their color corrector palette, which I swear by, and it's amazing, and it's cheap considering, so their stuff is amazing. It's really, really good. But coincidentally, what they didn't realise when they reached out to me is that they are actually my local SFX store, which is really useful. So whenever I need any products, instead of traipsing all the way into central London, I go and I see them. Because, and I like their shop, it's quirky and I love it, it's great. And they have a far better range than any other SFX store in central London. So if you are in the London area and you are looking for somewhere that does different things in the SFX variety as well as beauty products, because a lot of the beauty products that they do you can't actually get anywhere else in the UK, if that makes sense, like or that are quite difficult to get. Like the first thing that comes to mind is the makeup eraser that they do, and the big beauty blenders for like the body, like the flat ones, you know what I mean. So they do a lot of that kind of stuff that you can't really get commonly in the UK. So if you are looking for anything that is outside of the norm in London, go and check them out. Like I said, they also have an online store, and they ship worldwide, which is pretty cool. And I love them. And they're not as expensive as a lot of the other SFX stores that I go to. So that's a win. And if you guys saw my Ice Queen makeup, all of that makeup that I got for that look was from Pam. I went to their shop in quite a rush and was just like, I need everything white and snowy, and they had everything, so it was great. This video, just gonna point out because I haven't pointed that out yet, this video is not sponsored. It's not sponsored. They just sent me some stuff, 3 items that I could try, which is great. So let me get into all the products that they sent me. The first one being Rigid Collodion, which, if you guys know my channel, you know I love this stuff. And I do have a video on everything you need to know about Rigid Collodion. So if you do want to go and check out that video, the link will be in the description bar down below. So you can go and check that one out. I'm not going to be using this today. I will be using this in a different tutorial. So make sure that you keep your eyes peeled. This stuff is amazing. And I love it. And I just ran out of my other collodion. So this is perfect timing. I mean, 2 months in the making, but it's perfect timing. You know what I mean? I know what I mean. So, the next thing that they sent me is this thingy, which again, I've also got, so I know that it's good. This is Congealed Blood, and it's from the same company that I get my bruise gel in dark red. So I know that it's good. It's amazing, and it retails at £7 for 30 mils. And the little goes a long way. Trust me, this stuff is really good, and I am going to be using this today, along with this, which I'm so excited to try. These are silicone prosthetics. Now, I have never, ever, ever used pre-made silicone prosthetics, apart from once, but it was applied onto me instead of me actually using it myself. So I'm so excited. I've always only ever made my own prosthetics. So I can't wait to try something that is actually professionally done and works the way it's supposed to. So I'm so excited to try this. It's gonna be great. This is from a company called Mel Products, which again, sold at Pam. It retails for £15.25 for 2, which is awesome. And I have no idea how to use it, so it's gonna be great. Well, I do know how to use it, but like, I don't know how to use it like proper. So we're gonna be learning together. It's gonna be great. Self-taught, guys, self-taught. I'm so excited. I can't wait. I do believe these are both cuts, gouges, which is very exciting. I think they look like it. This is very exciting. Yeah, they are. They're large cuts. So yeah, I have no idea. I've lost my train of thought. I'm just too excited to try this. So we're gonna do it together. I'm also going to be using alcohol paints. I haven't decided which palette I'm going to use, but I'm going to be using alcohol paints. You don't have to use alcohol-based paints, but that's what I'm going to be using today. You can use cream paints or water-based paints. Just paints. Any paints that you got, try them. Not acrylic paint, body paints of some kind. Try that. See what works for you, what doesn't, because alcohol paints are very expensive. So I'm going to be using that. I don't know which one I'm going to be using. I'm just rambling. I don't know. How are you? Good? Alright. Oh my god, they're just so pretty! Oh, I can't deal with it! Oh, they feel amazing. Ah, that's what they look like, in case anyone was interested. Look at that. Oh, I'm so excited. Alright, learning together. Step 1. This is great. I'm so excited. So, after selecting desired appliance, use cuticle or small scissors to cut apart from other appliances. Make sure to leave the flashing attached so that you will be able to handle the appliance better. Amazeballs. Oh my god. Oh, I'll give up. Whatever. I'll redo foundation. Oh, it doesn't really matter because we're going to be painting over that anyway. Right, I'm just going to remove these. Done. Basically naked. You are going to need some kind of adhesive to actually stick your prosthetic down onto your body. So I'm using Prosthetic /Prosthetic. I prefer Prosthetic, but depends on where you're from. It's Prosthetic, but whatever. So what I'm going to do, now that I've obviously separated them and I figured out where I'm going to put it onto my body, what I'm going to do is I'm going to take a Q-tip /cotton bud, and I am going to apply prosthetic adhesive to the center, on the back, obviously, the center of the prosthetic and stick it onto my body. And then we'll go from there. This might be preemptive of me, but I've come to the conclusion that this is really easy and so much quicker than making one yourself. So, I'm okay with that. Now that everything is dried, what I'm going to do is I'm going to use acetone to blend off the edges. So you want to make sure that the inside of your prosthetic is completely glued down as far to the edge of the prosthetic as possible, so that when you do use the acetone to dissolve it off, you're not going to dissolve off the actual design of your prosthetic and ruin the whole design. Also make sure that when you are using the acetone that you're using little amounts as possible, because you do not want to completely drench the design once again, because you'll ruin it. So just, I'm going to hold onto the edge. I'm going to dip this into my acetone and then rub it over the outer edges, and hopefully it will dissolve. Getting rid of the brush, using a Q-tip. Cover more ground. I did it! That was great! Alright, so now I'm going to paint it, but now I'm considering whether or not to paint one with alcohol and one with grease to see the difference between the two, which I think I might do. Skin Illustrator? It's got the most bloody tones in it. Yeah, why not? I'm going to use Skin Illustrator. This one is the Pirate Palette, so I'm going to be using this one. We're going to start with Blood Tone. The thing I love about alcohol paints is that you can like build. That's basically it. Also, the wash of colour is super realistic, and if you think that you've done too much colour, you can just go over with a clean brush and alcohol and it will wash it away. Bruise tone around the outer edges. Right. Aged blood on the inside of the cut. So I'm thinking I'm gonna do it on my neck instead. Just to keep chopping and changing my mind, because that's just the kind of gal that I am right now. The second cut, what I'm going to do is I'm either going to use grease paint or cream paint, but I can't decide which one, but they're both almost identical. I'm going to be using one of my bruise wheels to paint the design, as well as maybe a couple of different powders or eyeshadows, just to kind of show you that you can use different things, I guess, or to see if we can use different things. I've only ever really painted prosthetics. Ah, no, that's a lie. I've used water-based paints. But I know that a lot of people don't have access to alcohol paints. So I thought might as well give this a try. And we'll take it from there. Okay. So I'm just gonna make myself look a little bit sick. Not really sure what I'm going with. I'm not really sure what all this is. Maybe zombie scratch? Fight scratch? Scratch scratch? Some kind of scratch. But I'm gonna be using my favorite palette for this kind of situation. I did use the red and the dark grey to do the shading around the cream colour prosthetic. But we'll get onto that in a moment. Let me just do my eyeballs. now I look how I feel. Perfect. Add a bit of that red to my nostrils to get the real top of it. And now I'm going to take some of that grey and go onto the inside of my lips. And then if you want to get really fancy with it, you can hollow out the blades. You can hollow out your blades, collarbones, if you want to. Should I? Yeah, why not? Well, I'm going for the whole shebang now. I might as well just hollow up my cheekbones. Why not? FYI, this is all using the same dark grey from this palette. Ew, disgusting. Oh, it has the same smell as the bruise gel. Oh, it's that disgustingly sexy smell. I know, it always reminds me of Halloween. What did I do? I don't know. Stippling sponge and congealed blood. Gives you a creepy infected effect. I like it. I'm keeping it. That wasn't supposed to happen. And so this is the final look. So there you have it, guys. I hope you enjoyed. If you did, make sure to give this video a big thumbs up, and if you want to hang around a little while longer, then hit subscribe, that big red button, and come and join the madness, because it's a little bit gory and wonderful and strange around here. All the products that I used today will be listed in the description bar below for each different prosthetic that I used. So I will categorize each one as well as what I have on my face. I do highly recommend these prosthetics. They are uber cool and really fun to play with if you've got the time and you want to learn and you don't want to create them yourself. Really good. Also, the Congealed Blood I already had. It's one of my favorites, especially because it dries, so it doesn't stay wet the whole time, so it's not like that sticky blood that like gets stuck in your hair. Really annoying, or like it just goes everywhere and then it's just like, oh, it's horrible. But this stuff, really good, and it dries, which is why I love it. This is from the same company that makes my bruise gel, so I love it even more. Yeah, massive thank you to Pam. Mega massive thank you to Pam for sending these to me. I've had lots of fun doing it, and once again I apologise for it being so late, but I hope I've done it correctly. I hope I did. I just spat all over my camera because that's how much I appreciate being sent these. They're really cool. There are a few things that I would have done differently. For example, I would have gotten rid of more of the edges around the actual cut. Would have dissolved those a little bit more. I personally would stick with alcohol paints, but I know that a lot of people don't have access to them. Cream paints work really well. You just have to build up the colour and be very careful with them. They are very easy to blend away. Just one more bit of information might be useful to add. If you are going to be using, if you are going to be using a prosthetic adhesive to apply these, make sure you get an adhesive remover. Otherwise, it's not coming off, basically. Have a good day, guys. I'll see you later. Bye. I've got my IPA, which is my alcohol. I'm gonna spray it into my blood without getting it in my mouth. Oh, gross. So me and my makeup-y friend, Alice, shout out to Alice on Elizabeth. Sup, G, how's it going? I've just been texting her because I don't know if I've mentioned already, but I'm ill, and I started doubting myself. Like, the whole time that I have been going to do this and apply this, I always had in my mind that I was going to be using alcohol paints. And then I thought, what if? What if alcohol paints dissolves the prosthetic? I've got one shot at this, and if I ruin it, I'm screwed. So, I've been texting my friend. I was just like, is this a bad idea? Is it a bad idea? And now I think I've made her doubt herself, but should be fine. So we'll see. I'm going to, there is a hair in my blood tone. That's nasty. You know when you're sick? Oh, you don't want shaky hands for this. Shouldn't have drank all that coffee. But until then, guys, stay awesome. I found it the other day. Hang on, give me a sec. There it is. It's not awesome, but stay awesome, guys. Anyone remember this? One of my favourites. You're gorgeous. Thanks. So nice of you to say. That's everything. I'll see you later. I don't wanna.